Anyway, at the Paycom Center here in Oklahoma City, Smackdown on September 27th had a nice-looking crowd. Do we have any idea how many people were there? Have I thrown you a monkey wrench?
How many things do you need me to look at once?
Well, if you earn your keep around here. You, Mr. I ain't got it today. If I'm here, you're here. And we are here and we are all together. Coo-coo-ca-choo. You know who gets a big reaction in Oklahoma City while we find out how many people gave him that reaction? Randy Orton, who came to the ring to open the program, got a big reaction. The Randy chants. And again, it was the same formula. Their guys are so over now, the main event guys, that all they have to do is come out, couple of, platitudes, welcome to SmackDown, great to be here, whatever. And then in 2 or 3 sentences, they just lay out the premise and then they get interrupted and the people are right with it. They don't care. And then you see another 3-minute fucking entrance or whatever. But Randy said, I can count the people that I trust on one hand, but Cody Rhodes is one of those. And that's why, Cody's agreed to team up with Roman. That doesn't sit right with me, and I need an explanation. I wish Cody would come out here and give me that explanation. And then, boom, they play Cody music, and here's another big reaction, another bunch of Cody chants, and another 3 minutes of entrance while the announcers just get to sell shit. Do we have a crowd yet?
According to WrestleTix, 8,196 tickets distributed.
Well, son of a gun, they shoot it big. I would have thought they had more than that. So I guess our record from the last Stampede is still safe. I bet the gate here this time was a little bit bigger. Just a scunch. And then Cody says, I may be a fool to team with Roman, but I'd rather be a fool than a coward. And he's kept his word with other things he's done. I believe I'm going to take him at his word here, and the fans are going to take him at his word. And so then, Cody's like, it's time for the rogue bloodline to be killed, and I hope it's not a problem for you, Randy. And they look at each other and they shake hands, and Randy says, no problem, unless you make it a problem. And then before everybody gets a chance to go, ooh, and Cody can say anything, Owens' music plays. Because here comes this professional malcontent. And as a matter of fact, I would have given him that gimmick. The malcontent. He can find the turd in any punch bowl, the rotten fucking apple in any barrel. He can find out what's wrong with anything. But anyway, Owens comes to the ring, and Brian, we've talked about the idea maybe he going to AEW for millions of dollars to be with his friends because his contract is coming up at some point. And have you noticed he's getting a lesser reaction than the Ortons and the Rhodeses and the Usos and the Romans and the other people? Even a little bit less maybe than Sammy now, because Sammy has that...
Oh, he's getting a lot less than Sammy.
Well, yeah, that warm, fuzzy likability. So do you think it's time for him to have new scenery and take somebody else's millions of dollars?
I think if he wants to spend time with his family and make more money than he's ever made before and not feel, and I don't know, I was about to say not feel as creatively happy, but he'd probably be very happy.
He would love that shit. He would love that shit over there. Because I can kind of tell he's already been kind of fucking impatient with some of the shit he's been given lately. But he came to the ring and he didn't get a chance to say anything. He gets in the ring and boom, Bloodline music. And all 4 of them come out to ringside. And now the people are booing and they're chanting OTC. They won't acknowledge Solo. And Solo's deal is that the two in the ring with you, Cody, they're no help. They can't stop us. You can't stop us. So you're teaming with Roman because these two let you down every time. And that's when Owens jumps in and tells Solo off. And he says, okay, they got Cody's got the match he wants. So tonight, Solo and Fatu against Randy and Owens. And Cody steps in and says, well, there's 3 and whatever the fuck, we can have a 6-man. And that's when Owens says, no, you have yours at Blad Blood. Over at Blad Blood, you've got your match. Tonight is me and Orton. So that now there's the tension there. But Orton and Cody are still being presented as the buddies, and it's the malcontent that is stirring stuff up. And I think this is possibly a masterful red herring. What do you think?
Well, for long-term booking, if they're not going to rush anything with Orton, the fact that he's trying to be the peacemaker here, it always goes back to what you say. When he finally turns on Cody, it's going to mean a lot. If they don't tease that forever, and instead they're teasing Owens, and we'll see what happens at Blad Blood.
That's going to be, everything's going to be on the blind at Blad Blood. And later on in this program, they have another segment where Cody and Orton and Owens are in the back, and Cody said, Kevin, we need to talk. And Owens said, not now, got the match, got to think about the match coming up, some other time we'll talk, afterwards. And he tells Cody, don't come out there tonight, focus on your match. Your match, I'll stay at home with the children. But focus on your match, don't come out there tonight. And he leaves, and then Orton says, hey, if those Tongas come out there and it's 4 against 2, I would love to have your help. So please come out there. And then he's going to go talk to Owens or whatever the fuck. So again, Owens is the red herring, I think, by just being a grumpy fuck that probably in the end won't stab anybody in the back, but it gets a chance for them to show more of the bond that Orton and Cody have with each other. That's why the MacGuffin, if you will, is Owens. But that's just my opinion, and who am I?
And if Owens does leave, they're booking it right now, so they have multiple options to get out of this.
Yes, and in the meantime, he's not really beating anybody important. And when I said, but who am I, you were supposed to tell me who I am.
What am I? Swerve's house. What do I say here?
What?